Ever wondered how the people of the Arctic eat? What's on the menu in the icy lands of Greenland compared to the frosty fjords of Scandinavia? Welcome our journey into the intriguing food cultures of the North. We often associate the Arctic and its surrounding regions with endless snow, freezing temperatures, and perhaps the occasional polar bear. But these icy landscapes are also home to some fascinating and resilient communities, each with their own unique culinary traditions. Greenland, the world's largest island, sits to the northeast of Canada. It's a place where the Inuit people have long thrived, skillfully adapting to the harsh climate. Their food culture is deeply rooted in their survival, with a diet rich in marine mammals, birds, and fish, mostly consumed raw or dried. Meanwhile, the Scandinavian countries of Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, despite their chilly winters, are renowned for their diverse and sophisticated cuisine. From the coastal regions where seafood reigns supreme, to the inland areas where game and berries are the staples, the Scandinavian food culture is a testament to the bounty of these lands. But what do we really know about the food from these? Perhaps, for many of us, our imaginations are filled with stereotypes of fishy dishes and unusual delicacies. However, beneath the surface of these perceptions lies a culinary world waiting to be explored, a world that tells a story of survival, adaptation, and a deep-rooted respect for the natural world. Today we aim to delve deeper into these food cultures. We'll explore traditional dishes that have sustained these communities for centuries, as well as the modern interpretations that are putting these regions on the global gastronomic map. We'll learn about the ingredients that are unique to these lands, and the cooking methods that have been passed down through generations. So get ready for a delectable journey into the Arctic and beyond. From the icy lands of Greenland to the frosty fjords of Scandinavia, we'll uncover the culinary treasures that these regions have to offer. So hold on to your taste buds as we embark on this culinary adventure. Like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can bring you more videos about food from around the world. Imagine living in a place where supermarkets are a luxury. Welcome to Greenland. In this frosty land, the food culture is deeply rooted in a hunter-gatherer tradition. With supermarkets being a rare sighting, the locals rely heavily on what the land and the sea provide. It's a way of life that's been passed down through generations, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the Greenlandic people. Seafood is a staple in the Greenlandic diet, with the icy waters offering a rich variety of fish like cod, halibut, and Arctic char. But the ocean's bounty doesn't stop there. The locals also indulge in an assortment of shellfish, and even sea mammals. Speaking of sea mammals, let's talk about the importance of game meat in Greenland's food culture. Hunting is more than a means of survival here. It's a tradition, a skill, a rite of passage. Seals, whales, reindeer, and musk oxen are all part of the Greenlandic menu. Now let's delve into some traditional dishes. The first one on our list is swasat. It's a hearty soup typically made with seal, whale, reindeer, or seabird meat. It's often seasoned with local herbs and sometimes even served with a side of Greenlandic sourdough rye bread. Then there's matak, a unique delicacy made from whale skin and blubber. It might sound a bit out there for some, but for the Greenlanders it's a cherished dish, often consumed during celebrations. The taste is described as being similar to fresh coconut, but with a distinctive chewy texture. As we journey through the Greenlandic gastronomic landscape, it's clear that food here is more than just sustenance. It's a reflection of the land, the sea, and the people who have braved the elements for centuries. Quite a unique food culture, right? Now let's head over to Scandinavia. From the icy landscapes of Greenland, we now find ourselves in the diverse culinary world of Scandinavia. Welcome to a part of the world where food is a celebration of simplicity and freshness. The Scandinavian food culture is deeply rooted in a love for dairy products, fish, and rye bread, each playing a starring role in a wide array of traditional dishes. Let's start with dairy. The Scandinavian love for dairy is legendary. It's not just about the milk, cheese, or butter. It's about the sheer variety of dairy products that Scandinavians incorporate into their daily diet. From the creamy Swedish filmjoke to the tangy Danish skyer, dairy products are much more than just ingredients. They're a way of life. Moving on to fish. A staple of the Scandinavian diet, fish is consumed in many forms. The Norwegians, for instance, have a special place in their hearts for salmon. Whether it's smoked, cured, or grilled, salmon is a Norwegian delight that has gained international acclaim. The Swedes, on the other hand, have a penchant for herring. Pickled, smoked, or fried, herring is a Swedish favorite that's often savored with a side of crisp bread or potatoes. And then there's rye bread. Dense, dark, and full of flavor, Rye bread is a Scandinavian staple that's as versatile as it is delicious. From open-faced sandwiches in Denmark to the Finnish risleipä, rye bread is a quintessential part of the Scandinavian palate. Of course, we can't talk about Scandinavian food without mentioning the iconic Swedish meatballs or the Danish pastries that have sweetened palates across the globe. Each country in the region has its own unique culinary identity, with traditional dishes that reflect the simplicity, freshness, and quality that Scandinavian cuisine is celebrated for. So, as you can see, there's more to Scandinavian food than just IKEA's Swedish meatballs. Whether it's the tangy dairy products, the diverse range of fish, or the hearty rye bread, the Scandinavian smorgasbord is a culinary journey like no other. Now that we've tasted the flavors of both Greenland and Scandinavia, let's see how they compare. In exploring food cultures, we must acknowledge the role of geography and climate. Both Greenland and Scandinavia have cold, harsh winters. This climate has shaped their diets in fascinating ways. The need for high-energy food to survive the frosty winters has led to a focus on protein and fat-rich diets in both regions. In Greenland, the chilly, icy environment provides an abundance of seafood. The traditional Inuit diet is heavy in fish, seals, and whales, providing essential fats and vitamins. In contrast, the Scandinavian diet is diverse, encompassing everything from fish and shellfish to root vegetables and berries depending on the season. When we look at food preparation, we see even more divergence. The Greenlandic approach leans towards simplicity. Often, seafood is eaten raw or dried, with minimal spices or seasonings. The Scandinavian food culture, on the other hand, is heavily influenced by preservation techniques, such as pickling and smoking, adding layers of flavor to their dishes. Modern influences have also shaped these cuisines. Greenland's food culture is still deeply rooted in its Inuit heritage, but with a growing interest in gastronomy, there's a trend towards fusion cuisine, combining traditional ingredients with modern cooking techniques. In Scandinavia, the rise of the new Nordic cuisine movement has brought a renewed focus on local, seasonal ingredients, with chefs pushing the boundaries of creativity. One striking similarity, however, is the respect for nature and sustainability that permeates both food cultures. Whether it's the Inuits' deep understanding of the Arctic ecosystem or the Scandinavian emphasis on foraging and organic farming, both cuisines showcase a profound connection to the environment. So, while Greenland and Scandinavia share a geographical region and a climate, their food cultures are uniquely their own. Each cuisine is a rich tapestry of history, tradition, and innovation, shaped by the land and the people who inhabit it. Despite their geographical proximity, it's fascinating how distinct these food cultures are, isn't it? So, what have we learned from our northern culinary expedition? Our journey through the Arctic's gastronomical landscape has been nothing short of a revelation. We've traversed the icy expanses of Greenland, savored the traditional dishes steeped in the country's Inuit heritage, marveled at the inventive use of local resources, from the hardy musk ox to the ever-versatile seaweed. Their food, a testament to their resilience and adaptability, is a remarkable blend of age-old traditions and modern culinary innovations. Then we sauntered over to the Scandinavian smorgasbord, a cornucopia of flavors and textures. We've experienced the simplicity and elegance of the classic Swedish meatballs, the tangy and smoky Norwegian salmon, and the robust and earthy Finnish Karelian pie. The Scandinavian cuisine, with its emphasis on fresh, locally sourced ingredients, stands as a shining beacon of sustainable and health-conscious eating. As we compared the two, we found a common thread: the deep-rooted respect for nature and sustainability. Both Greenlandic and Scandinavian food cultures showcase a harmonious blend of tradition and innovation. They both celebrate their local ingredients, transforming them into dishes that tell stories of their land, their climate, and their people. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect was the diversity within these food cultures themselves. From region to region, season to season, the menu changes, offering a culinary exploration that is dynamic and ever-evolving. Despite the harsh climates and challenging terrains, these food cultures have managed to create a culinary identity that is as rich and diverse as the landscapes they inhabit. In conclusion, our northern culinary expedition has shown us that the Arctic region is not just about ice and snow. It's a vibrant symphony of flavors, a testament to human ingenuity, a celebration of nature's bounty, and a showcase of sustainable eating practices. Next time you think of the Arctic, remember it's not just about ice and snow, it's a region rich with unique and intriguing food cultures. Stay hungry for more culinary adventures.